Hello, star seeds, beautiful souls, tarot lovers, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so we're going to see what your divine masculine wants to tell you, but they're unable to right now for whatever reason. And what are their possible future actions towards the twin flame connection or you divine feminine. All right, so this is going to be very intuitive, so it's not going to resonate with every one of you. Is really detailed messages that I'm about to belt out here. And I just felt the need to, I felt inspired to, being that Mercury retrograde. It's on its end and tail. I think it's over on the 9th. So we do have that shadow period right after it. So that may be very transformative for a lot of you as well. So we're going to get a little bit lusty as well. So if you're not a big fan of sexual messages, that's that's part of the tarot readings, go ahead and click off now. If you're 18 and younger, this is not the video for you. I am going to censor it as well, uploading that as well. So yeah, so we're going to see what your divine masculine wants to say to you and possible actions towards the connection. Now keep in mind, this is all energetic or tapping into their higher self, so it doesn't mean that they have the kahunas or whatever is blocking me block them from doing this, if that makes sense. All right, so if you're not a big fan, if this is triggering for you, please do not jump down in my comment box with your attitude, with your negative vibes, because you're just going to be ignored. So if you believe in freedom of speech, go ahead and comment if you would like, but you're going to be ignored. I'm not going to block you or anything like that. I'm just going to ignore. And if anybody wants to add to what you're saying, they could feel free as well, because it makes no difference to me, as long as my video gets regulated, as long as the message gets put out there. So whoop-de-doo to you. Let's see. What does this divine masculine want their divine feminines to know? I just heard the word Igor. What is that? Is that the Hunchback of Notre Dame? Notre Dame, or however you pronounce that. Igor. Interesting. All right, what does the divine masculine wants to say? All right, so we have intelligence. All right, so they may be learning to be flexible. They may be having a lot of hope, or hope is starting to be ignited with your divine masculine when it comes to you guys' connection. Now, has a lot to do with the crown chakra. This person may be very receptive, or they're gaining a lot of wisdom, or they're starting to experience a lot of subtle energies, and they're looking deeper into a lot of things. So they may be studying. This person may be a student or a teacher, or this may be a student teacher phase right now for the both of you. But I feel like their perceptions are changing. They're starting to Something is starting to pique their interest as well, and they're probably educating themselves a little bit more divine feminine. So they want you to know that right now things are changing. The way how they perceive things are changing. They're becoming more knowledgeable. This relationship or this connection between the both of you has been very educational to them as well. Again, I feel the need to say that they're becoming very flexible, and they would like you to know that. We have 4 plus 5 is 9. So this is very fulfilling for your divine masculine as well, and they're having some clarity here on how to pull forward. They may even have some stuff that they want to share with you, divine feminine, as well. So this may be a very epic learning lesson or learning phase for your divine masculine. Very transformational or transition may be happening here, but I feel like this person spends a lot of hours doing this, whatever this may be. Tell me more. One more card, please. One more card, please. Thank you. Crown chakra. Yeah, buddy. And then we have whale. So this person, we have the tortoise. So this person may be very slow in balancing themselves, or they're very slow in asserting themselves into this relationship, or even taking direction. That does not mean that they're not on the way. It certainly looks like they're on their way, divine feminine. But it's like, I want you to know that I'm thinking about you with the crown chakra. Again, having a deeper understanding of some type of healing process or a personal loss and grief that may have happened in their life, and it may have been with you, divine feminine. So they may be coming to a deeper understanding on why they lost out on their opportunity to actually build with you, but they're starting to be flexible. You may have changed this divine masculine's thought process or perception of things. All right, you brought a lot of awareness to them as well. I feel like something is it's like something is blossoming, or they're opening their consciousness as well. Some of you may be 43 to 45, 30 to 45 age bracket going on here. This person may love purples. Um, purple could also talk about spiritual power as well. So this may be something that they're tapping into, something that they're thinking about a lot, divine feminine. So they may be thinking about how you taught them something. Hey, like you're very intelligent, and this is something that they're attracted to. Wow, you may be a student, or they have like teacher student fantasies. Yeah, so there's a slow direction that's forming here, or they're taking their time. Some of these people, some of these divine masculines may have a habit of moving forward like a crab, but not a crab. They move forward, and then when there's danger, they feel threatened, they kind of like um retract back in their shell for protection, or they try to like protect themselves. Hey, so I says, I won't speak until I'm spoken to game. So your divine masculine may have a little bit of an ego where they feel like the divine feminine should reach out first, but I put game because it's almost like a waste of time, or they're learning how to be, or they're learning that this kind of perception or this way of thinking, it's a game. It's slowing up the process between the both of you. Mm-hmm. So also with the crown chakra, it's a strong possibility. Like if it's black, being that the symbol is hair, it could also mean that this person may have a learning disability that they're not telling you about. This is something that makes them feel insecure, and this may be the reason why they're so cautious in moving forward. This is something like the Knight of Pentacles. You may be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. They may have learning disabilities where they tend to push the intellectual work on somebody else to do that pushing, and then they do the leg work. So this may be a very physical person, but they do have a slow pace going on here of being assertive, and it could very much be from that learning disability. They may have weak faith as well, even depression. So, when it's overactive, this person could be very judgmental, dogmatic, very ungrounded as well. So, those are things to look out for. They may be also seeing you as a very spiritual teacher, someone that has a lot of faith and deep understanding. Tell us more. What's this about? Freedom, karma, clearing karma, pretending, and there's a breach of loyalty that's going on here. So right off the bat, I feel like some of your divine masculines, they feel like there's a lot of mind games been playing here, or they're starting to have this deeper understanding that they've been playing a lot of mind games in this connection. They're very aware that, okay, so some of you may have been very loyal to your divine masculine and to this connection, and you may have felt like they were manipulating and cheating on you, but in reality, it was you didn't have an exclusive relationship. There's a strong connection here, yes, but if this person did not establish exclusive relationship with you, you were not in a relationship. So let's get real here. Let's get the facts on the table. If you did not agree on a relationship, exclusive relationship, you were not in a relationship with this divine masculine. And some of you may have feel like you were cheated, or this person was continuously lying to you, when in reality they were just living their life. So when you become more aware of what's the facts, what's real, it makes the process of moving forward more smoother. All right, so maybe you guys, this may be a confirmation that you was just not in a relationship, but there was a connection, there was a mental connection or a mental fascination that was going on here, but it was not a relationship. But Nevertheless, somebody's coming to the awareness that they were playing a game with the divine feminine. They were manipulating your emotions as well, possibly a lot of lying. So they may have led you on, and they were really not moving in that direction of having a relationship. So this could have been purely physical, and because you came into this connection, or this connection, you had a lot of pure intention, you were very pure hearted, and when this person manipulated you and started playing a lot of games with you, they started to reap some type of karma. All right, a lot of core issues were reflected into this person's life. So they may felt this divine masculine may have felt like pretending or hiding their true intentions. They were getting away with something, but they weren't. They were building a karmic debt. Because when you mess with very spiritual people, you build a karmic debt. All right, because this person is not coming into your reality to harm you, and then for you to do that, you build a debt. So this divine masculine, male or female, they built a karmic debt for what they did to their divine feminine, and they're now having that deeper understanding on what the hell happened to them. So when you freed yourself, this could be in the way of not speaking to them, ghosting them, pulling back your energy from this person. You had a soul retrieving. Maybe you did some type of ritual, a salt bath, you did energy cords cutting, whatever you did, you freed yourself from that person. And when you did, you freed them from pretending. You freed them from holding up this persona of something that they weren't. So when you did that, divine feminine, the karmic patterns, or the core issues was revealed to this divine masculine, and they started to clear the karma. All right, they started to see themselves for who they were. So all the time they were going through life in this survival manipulation mode, when they met you, they started to reap the consequences of that, because you're such a well-intentioned or a good-hearted person. You get what I'm saying? So all their life they could have been meeting a reflection of themselves. People that love to cheat. They didn't see any issues with cheating or lying or stealing or having all these secrets. They didn't see an issue with that, because they were meeting people on the same plateau, or aligning with that, until they met you. All right. So this is why this person may have been very slow to be assertive, or to take things in a direction where you guys were building. So we still have this energy of I won't speak until I'm spoken to, because this person could feel very much embarrassed or threatened, where if they come out first, they feel very cautious or guarded. And if things kind of sway not in their favor, they regress back into their shell. So that's what I'm seeing here. They don't have the willpower to really express the damages that they have done, divine feminine. But there is a release here, and I assure you that you feel it. You have released this person, not only because of what they did, but for yourself. You figured that, if they comfortable pretending and being fake, well, that's on them. They build in that karmic debt, not me. So I'm going to free myself. And when you did that, divine feminine, that was the right direction that you took. You helped this person to learn about the bad patterns or the toxic patterns that they have. Because if you were still contributing to the relationship or the connection, this person would have still been in that energy. And when we have family issues, so like I mentioned, this person may have been going through their whole life living in this survival mode because of family conditioning or programming. They were conditioned to be this way. They saw their mom or their pops deal with connections or attachments or relationships in their life that way, and they figured that it was the way of life. They didn't see anything wrong with what they were doing until they met you. All right. So this is things that they want you to know. I'm sorry it's not all gooey, and I love you and I miss you and I want to smell you. I mean, we could talk about that. Let's talk about that then. This is my lusty deck. So again, if you're not a big fan of sexual natured cards, or, talking about that stuff mixed with tarot because you feel tarot is more spiritual, but guess what? Spirituality is connected to sexuality, in case you didn't know. So if this is triggering you, maybe you have to step back and look at what's the underlying issue and what's triggering you. Because one time I had somebody comment and say that I need to stop playing with spirit because of the cards that I was using. But again, spirituality is connected to sexuality. And if it's triggering you, then you need to look at that, honey. That's not my issue, all right? I'm well comfortable in my sexuality. I'm comfortable at talking about sex, about dark sex, whatever the case may be, tantric sex, whatever. I'm comfortable doing that, all right? That's just me. Let's see. What is this? This divine masculine wants to express to the divine feminine. This may be things that they're pretending. This may also have things to contribute to the breach of loyalty of why they feel cheating is just, they could have come from parents that, you know, that's what they were doing. This, they could come from a mother or father that has outside children or children all over the world. And they see that as a way of life, but really it's building karma, having karma babies as well. This divine masculine could have karmic babies as well, repeating those patterns of what they were trained to see. All right, so what is the sexual nature of the divine masculine and the divine feminine? We have mango. So I like mango. Mango is a Caribbean fruit. So it says fresh sex, juicy, sweet, and sticky. Gifts from the gods. Look, I haven't used this deck in a while, so if I freak out, it's because I'm like, what? So this person definitely, if you guys had been intimate before I had sex, this person definitely did enjoy it. It was very juicy. It was very sticky. You guys could have 69. It was very raw. It was beautiful. You may have a tight vagina or your penis is very luscious as well. It was very innocent and slow, deep. It was very soul touching for this person. May have had some pain there, but it was beautiful. All in all, you may have did a lot of face in hand or face touching. This person thinks you're gorgeous. Your body is beautiful if you're a male. Let's get some more. They feel like it was a gift from God. Like having that intimacy had to be from the gods itself. Tell me more. What is this? The sexual nature. Okay, so it says, I don't need you to complete me. I need you so I can be me. All right, so that's a message from the divine masculine. Yeah. They don't need you to complete them. They need you so they could be more of themselves. Divine feminine. So again, you taught this person a lot of their bad patterns, things that was blocking them from their true destiny or things that they deserve, their fulfillment, and you are a part of their life purpose. Even though things probably didn't work out, it was very detrimental, it was a lot of betrayals, you were a part of their ascension, their life purpose. Now, for a lot of you, this person may have made you better for someone else, or you may break this person's heart for someone else. So that's always a possibility as well. And it's a strong possibility that this person could come right back to you. All roads could lead right back to the divine feminine. So those are things that we have to keep in mind. We're being very realistic here. We don't want to stir anybody's emotions up and give them any false hope, all right? So just take the rest of the messages as it resonates. Tell me more about the nature, sexual nature here. We have a lot. All right, so here we go. We have simple conversations close together. Your heartbeats are in sync. Sweet, discreet, a lifetime. A look can say it all. All right, so this person may like missionary style. They like seashells or the beach. They may work at the beach or close to water. This person, this divine masculine, wants to explore the insides of each other. So like I'm saying, it's a very dark intimacy here as well. I think I mentioned it at the divine masculine energy update. If you want to check that out, it's a video before this that I'm going to post. And it had a lot of scorpionic energy, wanting to know the deep dark secrets or crevices of each other. We have one. This may be a summer night that you guys met. This person feel like it's a lot of black magic a lot of divine energy, because we have black magic, not really necessarily in that manner, but we also have gifts from the gods. So this person feels like this is very mystical or very magical to be with you. Again, we have oceans and seashells. You guys may want to go on a vacation together. This person may be thinking about that very heavily. You guys could have met on a vacation as well, and you didn't know that this person was already in something else. They were pretending, they were masking something here. So they may like that you take I was gonna say take advantage of them in the bedroom, because they like you when you're on top as well. So they like when you're dominant. They feel very familiar to you, or you may feel very familiar to them. You guys' heartbeat, your breath, your piranha, I guess that's how you pronounce that, was in alignment. It was in sync. This person knows every inch of your body, and they have a lot of fun with you. They feel like one. You know, you guys have this duality, but at the time of intimacy, or even in simple conversations, they feel like the mind body are one in that duality. This may be a Capricorn, Virgo, or Scorpio energy that's pushing through. This person may be very determined to figure out or have a deeper understanding on what is their blockages, their toxic patterns. They're very curious about it. They work on it diligently with the candle burning down. So they spend a lot of hours engaging in learning something here about this connection, about intimate connections. Okay, so this person may be very classy, or they like classic things, memorabilia of some sort. They have a lot of endurance as well, and they want to invest. So this person may be someone that looks for certain things to invest in, or they pray, or they pick certain people, is what I got. And then we have testicles need love, so give him a balm massage and then call him your slave. Hooked. So this person may be hooked on the sexual nature or the sexual advances that you guys made with each other. Again, they feel like one. This person, you may have met this person in the summertime on a vacation by a beach. Seashells may be a strong significance here. They feel a lot of magic, and they feel like you're a gift from the gods. This intimacy, even the simple conversations, they may like mangoes as well, or they like some type of Caribbean fruit. It's just juicy. It's just like a bliss, a pure bliss with you. So like I'm saying, you are very a pure-hearted person, a heart of gold, a true blue. And when they deceived you, when they try to wrap you in the web of lies, they were building karma against themselves. But it was designed that way to break this person out of what they were. It's like you saw something, you saw who they truly are, even if they couldn't see it, is they wearing a lot of masks. So they may have a lot of spiritual powers. This person, this divine masculine, he or she may have been avoiding ascension for a very long time, because they were just not around the right people who were reflecting a higher self, a higher part of themselves, until they met you, until they had these simple conversations. You guys could have like these deep glances, or this deep eye contact, that you could see possibly past life memories with this person, because it's deep like that, because this person feel like you're a gift from the gods. So obviously you had a lifetime before in a different manner. Your breath, your heart was in sync. You get what I'm saying? This person wants a lifetime, or they see a lifetime, or you give them this energy, this feel of being together for a lifetime, body locked, slowly, a lot of slow foreplay, a lot of deep thrushes as well. So this could also be what they think about a lot, or if they reminisce on a memory of a time being with you. This could even be past life memories, even if you haven't been intimate with this person, or in sex with them or whatever. This may be a past life memory, or something that they're provoking for the future as well. They want to be your slave. So that means they want to tend to you, tend to your needs, not only tend to theirs. And this is something that they may be masking as well. So this is a selfish lover for some of you as well. You keep them hungry and wanting more. So it says, put your mouth on it, suck it with everything you got, then wait your turn, girl. So they want to, they want this interaction or this section where you guys are pleasing each other, but they want to tease you. They want to bring some type of pain, very heavy Scorpio energy. That pain is pleasure type of energy. So this person may be very dominant, very determined, but they want something that's intimate and classy, but nasty. So they view you as some type of passionate fruit. You may like passion fruit. I like passion fruit. Maybe strawberries as well. But they see you as something that almost like the angel and the demon type of effect here. They know every inch of your body. This may be a Pisces as well. Yeah, or something to do with the moon. So maybe on a summer night when it was a full moon or a new moon, that you guys had some type of session, or it was just a simple conversation, but this person imagination took them all the way of what it could be with you. And this is probably why they were so slow or so cautious with you, because it was something very dreamy, very magical. And they may have even feel like you are some type of witch, or you have some type of magical powers, like your magic, and they don't know if they want to play with that. They're trying to definitely get a deeper understanding of what that may be, if it's something that's threatening or dangerous here. So, you know, you may feel like this person is toxic and dangerous because of the cheating, the lies, and manipulation, but they think you are a different type of dangerous. You get what I'm talking? You're the type of danger. We have Four of Cups. So, yeah, they may be very remorseful that things did not work out, that they betrayed you. Now that they're learning that these behaviors are just not cool, it's building karma. And this person may not even want karma. You know, they may be having these manipulation things going on. They probably didn't even think that they were harming anyone, because they were choosing people that reflect that same type of energy. So they didn't think that they were doing anything wrong. We have the Eight of Swords, keeping themselves away or keeping themselves trapped, restricted from you. They probably caught on that what they did was a direct slap to the divine, because they have a gift from the gods. It's almost like you gave this person some type of ascension, either through conversation. You gave this person an awakening, a sacral awakening, a sacral chakra awakening, or through sex that you activated their kundalini. So it's like, damn, I gotta stay away from you. You some kind of dangerous divine feminine, male or female. Yeah, so they're selfish. This person may want you and everybody else, but they don't want you with everybody else. You got to watch out for people like that. I feel if this is a Capricorn, they may be very depressed or sad inside, like empty or unfulfilled, but they hide it really well. They hide it really well. For some of you, they hide it really, really well. They hide what's hurting them. They have a lot of brain fog as well. So they're not able to see through the clouds of confusion or the clouds of deception. And they find themselves in a lot of these situations where they may be stealing. They may have a lot of secrets, may not be telling you everything as well. So let's bust down the tarot and see what else we could get from them. And then we close it up with some angel answers. Yeah, I feel like you're very tight. Your vagina is very tight. That's something that they never had. Very soft, maybe sweet smelling, or it's not as funky as what they usually have. Usually they have like these funky fishes. Yeah, you're very clean and tidy. I heard cleanliness is next to godliness. Something like that. What? Ow. And again, they don't need you to complete them. They need you so they could be more of themselves. So you create this space for freedom to express themselves. All right, let's get this popping. Tell us more. Eight of Eight of Swords came back out again. So this is a person that's really caught up in their crown chakra. They think a lot to the point where it's obsessive thinking, over analyzing, and it leaves them paralyzed. They are very slow because of this over analyzing. So sometimes maybe you need to get this person out of their head. Maybe you need to have these conversations. So these simple conversations, you pull this person out of their head. You unlock the gate, you unlock the cage for them to be free to express themselves, could possibly be. Um, yeah. So it's like exploring inside of each other. Yeah. So they never had somebody to unlock that gate for them to give them permission to be themselves. Maybe dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, where they have a lot of these great ideas. Nobody really gives a shit until they met you and you was like, so what do you feel about that? What do you think about that? What's your honest opinion? So you open that space for them to be who they are. They may be a person that hides a lot of themselves because it's like they have a lot of trust issues. Sorry for the interruptions. All my family's home. My baby's doing his job protecting the house. All right, so we have Eight of Pentacles, another eight. This may be sorry, let me move that out the way. So this may be a person that's very psychic as well. So they have some psychic abilities. This person may have financial issues, or they're looking for some type of financial stability, this divine masculine, or this is what's coming on the horizon for them. So if they was brain fogged because of their over analyzing doubts because of money, that's gonna dissipate, possibly when they gain connections with you, or when they clear this karma, when they release these core issues that's blocking them from being more assertive in their life. So these are things that they want you to know, that they're working on divine feminine, they're working on their money. They may have suffered a loss here, but they're working. It's like, I just heard Young Jeezy, that song with Neo. So Young Jeezy featuring Neo, I can't remember the title, but he was saying basically she loves it when I could lose it and get it all back. So he might have this hustler's mentality. That not necessarily mean he sells drugs and all of that shit, meaning that he's a go-getter, you know, he's really focused, really determined, investing a lot in the things that he believes, he or she believes, that's going to profit. All right, they have that hustler's mentality. They may be even studying money, studying how to invest as well. Maybe an investor, somebody that's deep in stocks. They like movies, like mafia movies. So we have the Page of Wands and the Four of Cups. So they're definitely analyzing what held them back from accepting the love that you gave, divine feminine. This person may have not taken it too seriously and moved away or pushed it away, and now they're seeing that their own insecurities, their fears, their doubts pushed you away. They're not satisfied with what they currently have, and again, it's because they're realizing that the way of life that they were living was not so healthy, it was not so cool. So now that they're surrounded with a lot of people, that brings them lost, because it's like they didn't realize that they were losing. They didn't realize that they were trapped in this like trap house. We're going to use that analogy of the trap house, being that this person has a hustler mentality. So they didn't realize that they was in a trap house, this ego-based reality where they was continuously losing until they met you, and you shone a light on this toxic behavior, this toxic way of living, this toxic way of getting by. So now they're starting to study. They're really paying attention. They're concentrating on what you was trying to give them. They're starting to have this awareness, this deeper understanding, like, hey, I could pull myself out of this. I just have to work on my stability, my money, you know. She loves it when I could lose it and get it all back. I know you like that. Yeah, so they're trying to build themselves up here, divine feminine. Get the hell out of town. So they're really working on rebuilding themselves. They could be revamping themselves, I believe, too, as well. So let's talk about the Page of Wands, because this could be some energy where they're very like a horny ass person, you know, that kind of way. Yeah, so The Page of Wands could be very expressive. So we have two cards talking about expressive. So divine feminine, this divine masculine, male or females, they really want to express themselves, but they're slowly taking it into that direction because again, they're learning. They may be learning how to like really perfect their art of expressing themselves to you. So it's like maybe they want to impress you with some type of abundance or even a gift. You know, we have some oranges here, so some more fruit. They want to be abundant, or they want you to feel welcome, to enjoy yourself, kind of like with the Page of Wands. So they may want to message you, and whatever they message you, behind of it may be well intended or good intentions. Again, exploring with the Page of Wands, wanting to discover more about what this connection has for them. Some of them may be even slowly breaking away from family. You know, a lot of family members that was against it. I see a sister, an auntie, some girls, some females that was against this thing. Maybe they were very envious of you, divine feminine, of how you had this person out of character, out of their way of living, their culture of breaching loyalty. So their understanding of loyalty may have been an illusion, and your divine masculine is waking up to that, waking up to the loss that this culture or this family values brought to them. A lot of candles. So this person has a lot of faith in themselves or in you, divine feminine. They have a lot of charisma and they may want to rush in, but again, they're working here. So they may have feelings of excitement. I want to rush in and talk to my divine feminine. I want to have all these conversations that, you know, ignite my curiosity, my perception. It's like building this person's lust for you. They're imagining having you on the beach. Oh my God. You may bring a lot of new things. You refresh this person, fresh sex. Yeah, so it's very clean, smells sweet. It's like you guys may have sex and you never know that you guys were doing the nasty because it doesn't smell like badusi. You get what I'm talking? So your person may be very clean as well, but you know, they have a lot of pride of how they look, I feel. And I feel like they have been surrounded with them with they've been surrounding themselves with a lot of nasty, low life people. So that kind of made them feel like they were on top. But they're starting to realize it was a big setback. So we have the Six of Swords. You may be dealing with a Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. We have Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, some fire energy. So we have all the energies on the board, all right? All signs are here. And again, Capricorn, Virgo, Scorpio, hey, in this card as well. But it's also with Taurus, but you could see the link here between Capricorn and Virgo in this card as well. So that's double confirmation that you may be dealing with an earth sign that's moving away from regrets, from sorrow, from boredom. They may also be wanting to come back to you. So this is like reconciliation. So I did ask, like, what are their actions towards the twin flame connection or the divine feminine? They're moving back to you. So they may want reconciliation or coming back towards your direction. But it's very slow here. But it's like, I'm on my way. Didn't I say that? I'm on my way. This person is very much analyzing, or they contemplating a lot of these emotions. They may also feel like you're resenting them, and they could see why. Like, I understand why this my divine feminine is resenting me right now. I definitely feel like they understand. They have a deeper understanding of why you would feel like you have been cheated on and lied to, even though you guys didn't have an exclusive relationship. They're now starting to understand that how loyal you were to them. And this is something that they cherish, even though that it hurt, it was very painful. They seem to like it, or they seem to admire it. Divine feminine. I know some of you is like, what? That is so selfish. But this is a selfish lover. You're dealing with somebody that's very selfish, all right? And they may be even guided to come back your way with the Six of Swords. Frogs or reptiles may be a huge significance for you or this person. But it's like they wanting to, or they're leaping in different emotional they're going from different emotions here with the Six of Swords, and they're all being guided This person may be on rite of passage as well, or they're running away from these people or these cups that's just not what they want. It's like a reflection of them, of something that they're healing. So they don't want to go back to something that they're healing. You see what I'm saying? They're running from the trap house. Give me one more card for the Page of Wands. I cracked myself up, right? Yeah, so it's Young Jeezy featuring Neo. Comment the title. I have no idea what the hell the title is, but um, it's like Neo saying she said she gotta leave me alone, something like that. And then she had like this crazy brother who was in the gang who didn't want his sister with Young Jeezy. So you gotta check out that song. It's very old, but I feel like that's the analogy here with the hustler's mentality and the trap house, meaning this very egotistical or toxic way of living. Oh no, that's too many cards there, people. So let's try that one more time. I did see too many cards. I did see the Three of Cups, Death card, Two of Pentacles wanted to show. So there is a death of an old way of doing things. This person wants to move through to a union, or they want to plan a celebration for the future with the both of you. Like it said, I don't need you to complete me. I need you so I could be me. So you give this person an opportunity to be who they truly are. Separate from their family issues, from their family cultures, from these people that they're always networking in, that just brings a lot of loss. So even though things may pick up, like say for instance they do business with these people, they might generate some pesos, some breads, but it doesn't last. It brings them a loss. It's like a waste of time, and they're starting to see that. They want to be in this fun mode, this fun energy, and with you they see that, but they could also learn. So it's a fun learning educational experience with you, Divine Feminine, but it also builds up their confidence, their assertiveness to go out there and bring that bread, to build that bread, to bring it all back, right? So we have the Ten of Pentacles, the Queen of Wands, and the Ten of Swords. So what I got was, they think your sexiness kills them. Like, it could be too that, you know, your sexuality or your sex appeal just knocks them out. Like, they tap out dealing with you. We have the Ten of Pentacles. So yeah, they see this legacy with you. They want this family home. Again, they see it's like a power couple energy here. They want to explore how they could build with you. They want to combine assets. I don't need you to complete me. I need you so I could be me. So you trigger, or you are their conductor. So you may be that person that brings a lot of fresh, exciting ideas to them, and they're the person that does the legwork. So it's like a team, it's like a power couple. You're the smarty and they're like the muscle. You get what I'm saying? So this person indeed may have a learning disability, or they have too much brain fog because of how they were groomed, and this is why they don't have that intellectual heights as you do, but they're willing to follow your lead or follow your blueprint, and they do the legwork. You're like their treasure chest. You're like the diamond in the rough, your little sexy self with the Queen of Wands. You could be a male, it doesn't matter, but it's like your sex appeal, your dangerousness. It's like you may have this very dark but dangerous street but still intellectual side, and it kills the hell out of them. It's like, you know, you may have, like, when you get angry and you stare at them, you don't even have to talk. It's like your attitude kills them. It's like, ugh. It's like if you guys have an argument, you don't have to argue a lot. You could just stare at them and they're dead. All right, so they're going through a painful transformation or ending here. This could be with you, Divine Feminine, or they just feel like they're suffering that you guys are not like conversating or like how you used to be. They know they have caused this breach of loyalty. They know they have betrayed you. They know they have defeated you, but you rised up into this phoenix, into this Queen of Wands, whether you're a male or female, and you have blossomed into this sexy dark horse. Yes. So you wanna play with magic? That Katy Perry dark horse. Yeah, you became the dark horse. So it's like in that song, she's saying, Once you give yourself to me, it's no turning back. It's no turning back with the Six of Swords and that boat. It's no turning back. And they're deeply contemplating that right now. There's a lot of fear here, of getting into this with the divine feminine. And then we have the Nine of Wands, wanting to surrender, no longer wanting to fight with you. For some of you, this person may, so it's like they may take their walls down. For some of you, they feel the need like they have to bow to their queen. Oh my God, divine feminine, you are Pisces. You spicy. Yeah, so it's like they want to push forward, but they're very guarded with the tortoise hair. You know, they may be a very slow character because of a lot of this brain fog, or you just make them very cautious about the next move that they make. So you may be a very spicy individual where you demand respect with the Queen of Wands. You may be like all in your face type of energy, even though you may be very calm and subtle. But that's because, you know, power in the pussy or power in the sex you have on this person. All right, this person may be very sexy. This person may be in the Page of Wands where they're very sexy, charismatic, and you kind of like are too much for them, but they love it. It's like a challenge, a beautiful, sexy challenge here. Yeah, so we know with the Nine of Wands and the intelligency, they're definitely learning from the past failures when it comes to you. They're gathering the strength here with all of those wands, and they're ready to push forward, but they're going to be guarded. We see the beetle here, the Egyptian beetle, whatever that term is. And yeah, it's like they have that warrior spirit. They're ready to push on, but they're learning. They're still learning to be flexible here. And again, they're very slow because a boat, you know, pushing a boat with that stick is, you know, that shit is a lot of work, man. I can't deal with that right now. Yeah, but they are very selfish and they want more. They're very curious with the Page of Wands to have this fun. They want to have some fun. They're very curious as well. I feel the need to say that their curiosity is a very valuable asset in you guys's connection and sexual sessions, because it opens the door to want to explore with you rather than suppressed all the nastiness you guys want to do. So very scorpionic energy, wanting to, you know, go deep dark. They don't mind doing it with you and only you. I feel it. So like with everybody else, they get like maybe just that in and out, in and out. And then, you know, we go till the next time, bye, till the next time. But with you, they're ready to go all the way. They're ready to lay down their inhibitions and just jump. You know what I'm saying? So they're very open about transforming themselves with you. Again, I don't need you to complete me. I need you so I could be me. So you unlock this person's true self and they feel like it's magic or black magic, or they just feel like you guys are duality, but you're still one. And they definitely feel like you're a gift from the gods in your Queen of Wands energy. This could be their energy as well, where they're being transformed with the Ten of Swords. They have died and they have this Phoenix rising, where they're now learning the lessons here with the Nine of Wands, ready to surrender, but they're very guarded. wanting you to take the lead, because like I said, you may be very intellectual. Maybe you're good at reading, you're good at comprehending what you read, and this person may be a little lagging in the brain, maybe a little foggy because they just have so many lessons to learn still because of so many failures. So this person may have been like a low grade, like a C average in school, and that kind of mess with their confidence as well. Or, you know, they could have been in special education, and this is something that blocks them from being confident. All right, so I hope you guys did enjoy that reading. With the Nine of Wands, it's also about courage and persistence. This could be a test of this person's faith. We have a lot of candles, like what I mentioned before. They do have faith as well, divine feminine, and they're definitely learning a lot of lessons from what you push them to face when you have broke free from this person. All right, so I don't know. This person is coming back for their treasure. We have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups could talk about reconciliation as well. Somebody wanted to get up from this stagnation or this boredom in their life and move on. They wanted some calmer waters. They want a new phase, a fun time with you. They come back for their treasure. And they come in to show you that they have learned They have released a lot of core issues as well. They no longer want to pretend, but they're gathering the courage to show you that you have a lot of power over them, but they want to come off as I am the selfish one. So that may be a facade as well. So I hope you guys did enjoy that. Again, I'm going to mention in the title, it does have sexual nature here. So if you're not a big fan of tarot and sexual information, it's no problem. Just don't comment any funkiness because you're going to be ignored, not blocked, but ignored. All right? Because I don't have time for it. That's on you. All right? So, yeah. We have 1010s that showed up also in the divine masculine energy update. It just means that a lot of endings is happening. A lot of things are falling away. A lot of things are being put to rest in this person's life, in this person's thought process, working extra hard to move forward to you. Divine feminine, whether they have to save some money here for a flight, for a train, a boat, a cruise, whatever the case may be, but they're very much curious about exploring with you. All right, so again, this was what your divine masculine wants you to know and possible actions toward the twin flame connection. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope it brought you some insight, some comfort, beautiful ideas, inspiration, lift your spirits. All right, so like, comment, subscribe, share, comment. Let's keep these free amazing readings going, and I'll see you guys in another video. Chat to you guys later. Ciao.